And back here on Orange Postgame today, Brad Higgins, Vonn Reed. Our final score today, Wake Forest 76 and Syracuse 60. And Vonn, it felt like this one kind of started sliding maybe at the end of the first quarter, and then really the third quarter was almost too much to overcome today.
Yeah, the second, we shot 50% in the first quarter, and then we had two back-to-back quarters where we pretty much shot 29%. And that's when it kind of got away from us. The fourth quarter, the team showed a lot of fight. We outscored them 17-12 and kind of cut down, but just missed a couple of shots there where we could have made it interesting.
Yeah, I had it down to 11 there from 21 at the beginning of the quarter, and had the ball, shot in the air that would have cut it to 9. And so it actually did get interesting there for a few seconds.
Yeah, it did. The girls showed a lot of fight. They dug in. There was a point in the third quarter where they kind of stopped the run and kind of answered. In the fourth quarter, we continued to play.
What can you say about Tisha tonight? 26 points, and she was making a lot happen by herself there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Tisha, she's 10 for 20, so it was efficient. And that's the one thing I like about it. She was 10 for 20 from the field. That's 50%. 26 points. She gave it her all. She make plays one-on-one, and that's what she could do in this league.
We talked about Jewel Spear before the game. We knew she came in as the league's leading scorer. She did get to 18, but it felt like all things considered, you did a reasonably decent job on her.
Yeah, she kind of got going in the second half. We did a pretty good job on her. I think she had maybe 5 points at halftime, so we were doing a pretty good job on her. The other kids that were driving the ball, number 14 and number 21 in the first half, they were the ones who were getting to the basket against us.
Yeah, Nia Becker that was unexpected. 13 was a season high out of her. How tough was Christine Moore to deal with today inside? She goes for 21 and 15 career highs, and felt like maybe the presence inside was, if you look back at it, potentially the difference in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they established that in the second half. She had 8 points at halftime and ended up with 21. Malaysia's in there fighting, and we kind of try to dig the ball out a few times, but they just continued to bury us a little bit.
How tough was that too? You couldn't double off Jewel Spear either, because if you did that, you knew you'd be in big trouble.
Yeah. We tried to dig off other players, and then they were driving the closeouts and putting us in rotations and everything like that. So it's kind of pick your poison. We did a pretty good job of guarding the three-point line, but Spear was the one who had all 4 of them.
You look at the turnovers, Vonn. You end up forcing 17, but I think you expected the margin to be bigger, right? You did turn it over 16 times today, and maybe that didn't give you that possession advantage.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for. We knew that we could turn them over. We probably could have turned them over a little bit more, but we can't give them right back. We had 16, and they had 17, so we got to do a better job with that.
All right, Vonn, thanks for coming over for a few.
All
We'll
right.
see you in the Dome on Sunday.
Thanks, Brian.
That is Vonn Reed. Again, our final score today is Wake 76 and Syracuse 60.